This is the Logitech G303 Shroud Edition. If you're anything like me, then you absolutely love Shroud and you would do anything to be able to upgrade your game. The big question is whether or not this mouse is for you. The Logitech G303 is based off the Logitech Daedalus, which actually came out in 2015 with very mixed reviews. The G303 is slightly larger than the Daedalus, with a larger hump, steeper sides, and longer body. We're looking at a height of 117 millimeters, a width of 70 millimeters, a depth of 40 millimeters, and a weight of 75 grams. So for any of you guys that are really into lightweight mice, this might not be the mouse for you. In terms of tracking, this mouse comes with the Hero sensor, just like a lot of other top-of-the-line Logitech mice, has a max DPI of 25,000 and a polling rate of 1,000 Hz. The battery life is actually one place where this mouse is incredible. I purchased this mouse about a month ago. I've been using it quite a bit, at least a couple hours every single day. I have not charged this mouse a single time. It has just been running out of the box and it's still at 45%. So that is something that is huge for this mouse. In terms of the stock feet, these are just standard PTFE feet that Logitech usually use for all of their mice. And one thing that's really surprising is these feet actually feel much more rounded than something such as the G Pro Wireless Superlight. This mouse is oddly ergodynamic, even though the shape feels really strange at first. I would personally consider this mouse to be a large mouse, so it's actually much closer to something such as a Logitech G600, more so than a Logitech G Pro Superlight. This mouse does come with the default Logitech switches, so if you're used to something such as the G Pro Superlight, then these clicks are going to feel very comfortable. But one thing that really surprised me is they feel and sound great with very little pre and post travel as compared to something such as the Superlight. One thing about this mouse is it does force you into a very specific grip style, and it might not be comfortable to anybody that typically uses a fingertip or palm. So that brings us to the main question of today's video. Is the Logitech G303 Shroud Edition mouse the mouse for you? Is it a mouse that I would like to say the name of over and over again? Absolutely not. In terms of price, that's a maybe. You're paying quite the premium for a mouse that is as specific as it really is. So for the average person, if you're willing to spend about $130 on a mouse, I would recommend something such as the Logitech G Pro Superlight. If you're looking for something that's a little more budget, closer to the $50 mark, then in that case, I would recommend the Razer Orochi V2. In terms of comfort, again, this one's a maybe, because it does force your hand into a very specific style of grip. So if you don't have this hybrid palm claw grip, then again, I would probably go for something that's a little more safe, such as the Logitech Superlight, because with the Superlight, again, you can kind of grab this mouse any way that you want and it's going to feel comfortable, and it doesn't really require a lot of wear-in period. In terms of the specs, I'm going to go ahead and give the Logitech G303 a hard maybe, because for the most part, it's the exact same internals as the Logitech G Pro Superlight, and if you're just looking for specs, you're going to get the same thing out of the Superlight. It's just a safer buy with the Superlight. Now, the ultimate question, whether or not this mouse will make you an aim god, and the answer is maybe. Depends on whether or not the mouse is comfortable for you. If you are Shroud, then this mouse is incredibly comfortable for you. If you are me, this mouse is also incredibly comfortable. The only thing is, does it make me better at games? No, definitely not. I still have to put all the same time into the games, and for the most part, just having a comfortable mouse is a benefit for me. Will I stick with this mouse if I get other mice? Maybe. I don't know. I can see myself coming back to this as a daily mouse, but I don't know if this is going to be necessarily an end game mouse. So that is my review of the Logitech G303 Shroud Edition mouse. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. It really does show a lot of support. If you guys would like to see more content like this, then be sure to hit the subscribe button because I will be doing more mouse reviews. And also, if you guys own a G303 of your own and you guys have other opinions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I appreciate any and all interaction and I would love to hear from you guys. But with that being said, have a wonderful day. Not because I told you to, but because you should.